What's up, you guys? Welcome back to SimpleSickBuilds. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I mess around a lot with my car. I try to buy aftermarket parts for it when I have the money for it. So please consider subscribing. And those two who are already subscribed, thank you for coming back. Today I'm going to be working on my 2010 Lexus is250. I purchased these bumper brake lights, if that makes sense. My car currently has reflectors on it, but I want to add a little bit more light to the rear because the ones that I have on there, obviously the reflectors don't do a goddamn thing. So yeah, let's jump into the video and get to installing them. See if I can do this before it gets dark. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you how to remove the rear bumper. You're gonna need a flathead, a screwdriver, and a 10 mil to remove the rear bumper. So let me show you how. Alright, you guys, you're going to use your flathead to remove these caps. There's two on each end, on that end and on this end on the bottom. You're pretty much going to, there's a little slot right there, you're just going to twist it off. Once you twist it off, you can take it out and put it to the side. Do that to both sides, and there's a 10 mil in there. I'll show you guys right now, and we can remove that after we remove the other cap. Alright, you guys, once you guys took off this cap and the cap on the other end, you're going to remove it with the 10 mil. I already had it a little bit loose, so 10 mil, put that to the side, and proceed to take off the other side. I'm only showing you guys one side because obviously the other side there's no need to, because it's the same process. Alright, you guys, once you guys remove the covers on both sides and then remove the 10 mil bolts, you're gonna have to come to the back. I can't show you because you can't see it, it's too dark, and my car's a little lower. There's a 10 mil bolt right here on both sides of it. It's like right here. Yeah, right there. It's like literally right there. So remove those two, and when you remove those, remember there's like, I don't know if you can feel it, there's a clip in here. And you have to pull it down, and once you pull it down a little, pull outward slowly. That way you won't break any of the tabs holding the bumper in. Let me take it off and show you. Alright, guys, once you remove the both bolts on both sides, I'm going to show you how to actually pull it off so you won't break anything on your rear bumper, right? Let me show you. Pretty much there's a clip back here. You're gonna have to pull down.
Two hours later.
And then you pull out like that. You have to give it a little finesse for it to come out. But this is the clip I'm talking about. Don't pull out because then you're gonna snap with that clip. Once you do that, the whole thing just pulls out. And once you get it right here, the rear part you push outwards. Like I said before, once you have this side loose, don't just yank on it. Make sure both sides are like this. Once you do that, you're going to come to the front over here, or the rear, and you're going to pull outwards towards the rear of the bumper. Don't keep on pulling sideways, then you're going to bust the clips on here. So let me take that off real quick. That's it. That's how you remove the rear bumper. The other side should still be intact. And you have to give it a little bit of force. Just be gentle with it when you're doing it. Like, give it enough force, but don't like manhandle it, alright? Let me show you as soon as I take off the rear bumper. Alright, guys, once you guys remove the whole bumper off the sides, there is some bolts on the bottom, but I'm going to be sneaky and not do that because I do not want to take off my whole rear bumper and then have to put it back on, since I'm doing this by myself. And sorry for the background noise, there's a fire truck going by. But once you have this pulled out, here's the little thing where the reflector is. So there's a Phillips right here. You remove that Phillips and pretty much pull it out because this is a little tab that bends through. So let me show you that right now. Alright, you guys, like I said, it's a Phillips. So grab your Phillips, take this out. Once you get that little loose, then put that screw to the side. Pretty much go to the front of the light, or actually reflector, pull on that corner like so. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As that's where the screw goes, and that's where the light goes in, so you go in there. Let me grab the other one and let's install it. Alright, you guys, once you guys have that off, grab your light. Got a little dirty from my dirty hands, but I'm gonna grab these wires and just snake them through. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. You guys get the idea. So I'm pretty much snaking it. Yep. Long wire. Oh, there it is. Let me grab it. So pretty much snake it through. Once you got it snake through, you're pretty much going to just, sorry if I'm getting the angle wrong. Remember, this has that clip, and that's where the screw's gonna go. Pretty much, it should be simple as that. Just pretty much. This is gonna be harder than I thought with one hand, so I'm gonna put both. I'm gonna put the camera down and install this, and I'll show you after how it looks. Alright guys, once you guys have that installed, for now I'm going to wrap these wires together because it's getting too dark and I can't see anything. I'm getting just messy because the whole back of this car is just hideous. I'm going to wrap these wires together and just finish this off tomorrow, because the next step is routing them to these lights. I'm going to show you how to route it, so obviously the brake light could work and the running light could work at the same time. So yeah, let's fast forward to the next day, okay? Let's go. Alright you guys, now that we have light, we're gonna wire this to this tail light. So what I'm gonna be doing is, obviously I'm gonna have to come to the back now. Now I'm gonna have to take all this apart. So pretty much I'm gonna be removing this 8mm, and there's a 10mm down here. It's down there. I'm gonna use a flathead. I'll show you guys that right now. Sorry for the shaky camera. Try to do this a little quick. It's right there. That's a 10. That's an 8. Let me remove those and I'll show you right now. Grab your 8mm. Let's remove this one right here. Alright you guys, once you guys remove that 8 and that 10, proceed to do it to the other side, and pretty much you're gonna have to lift up this whole tray. Let me remove my mesh real quick. I'm gonna be removing this whole tray right here. This whole tray pretty much comes up like so. You literally have to lift this up because it's in its way, but let me just finesse it out of here somehow, some way. Boom, that's it. So once you remove that, this panel could just pop out. So pretty much you're gonna have to lift this for this. So let me take off the other side, same process as this, and then I'm gonna show you how to pop this off. Alright you guys, once you guys removed both of them, you can proceed to remove this thing. And this thing's super easy. It's just, that's it. Just pop up. Just grab it like so and pop up. And there you go. Mine's all beat up, but yeah, that's it. Now let me show you the rest of the stuff, okay? So once you remove the 8 and the 10, like I said before, there is a clip right here, but I'm missing them because I took them off and I don't know where I left them. But this is pretty much easy. All you do is pull it open like so. You know me, I like bending stuff. I don't really care. It's my car. It's not gonna break. Done it before 1,000 times. Boom, you expose yeah, you expose all this. So I'm gonna show you where to route the wire that's outside this, so it can go in to your cabin without you damaging anything. So let's get to it, and hopefully I can find a spot for it. Alright, so I'm gonna be cutting a slice, like a little slice, to wire this wire through. This little grommet thing, I don't know if you could see this. If you can, I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to, it's right here where this wire is. It literally comes through there. I'm gonna cut it and show you guys right now. Alright you guys, so I went ahead and got a knife. I'm gonna cut a little bit right here so I can sneak the wire in through there. Sorry for the shaky camera once again. I'm literally just gonna cut a little bit off. You might be asking, why am I not opening it through the top, like opening it and sliding it through there? Because I don't want this wire to get pinched. So that's pretty much it. I'll show you how, it's not that big. You could really just punch it with like a nail or something. I just wanted to be able to snake all this through. So yeah, let me snake it through and show you. Alright you guys, once you guys have the wire snake through, there's a red, a white, and a black. This is how the back of the connection that's stuck to the harness looks like. So pretty much your black and white wire right here, the one that's to the far left bottom, that's going to be your ground wire. The one to the far bottom right, that's your red wire. That's your power wire. And then this top brown ugly one, sorry if my camera's not focusing, that's going to be that white wire that comes out of this. So the red one goes to the far right bottom one. I don't know what color that is because they're both the same color. Yeah, it's like a red with red. So this one goes to this corner one. This one right here, the black and white far left, the bottom one goes to the black ground, and the top one is your white wire. Alright, I'm gonna slice it and connect them on here. I'm trying to film as much as possible because it's getting dark again. I had to work today, so I'm trying to knock these out real quick and show you how I did it, right? Alright guys, once you guys have the wires ran through, I cut and spliced the wires that go to where they need to go. So the top one, the top center one, is the white wire that comes off the lights that we're installing. The lower left bottom side white and black wire goes to the black ground that comes off the light, and then the bottom right red wire goes to the red wire that comes off the light. So that's how it goes. I got it off of a form, so I'm giving it to you guys now because I no longer know where the form was or how to get to it. I just was googling it and it came up. But for this side, to snake this wire through, it doesn't have wires running through the back of this side, but it does have a grommet thing right here. If you go behind it, I don't know if you can see that. Sorry for the angle, guys. Yeah, that grommet right there. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. You can push this in and it'll pop out the other side. So pretty much you can see me pushing it. Okay, so I already pulled it out and made a hole in it. You can't really see, sorry guys, there's a hole. There you go, there's a hole. So I'm gonna snake that through, and once I snake that through, I'm gonna cut splice the wires and tape them up for now because I have no connectors or shrink wrap to connect them with. So I'm just gonna use tape for now, electrical tape. After I'm done with all this, you just button it back up, and unfortunately I won't be able to show you all that, but I'm pretty sure all you viewers are smart out there and know how to, obviously the same way it comes off, the same way it goes back on. It's like what, like Legos. So let me run that through there and I'll show you guys. Alright guys, like I said, snake that wire through there and it should come out the back like so. Now obviously Like I said, it's on the same thing pretty much for this wiring back here. Let me see if I can get it at an angle. Pretty much same thing. The wires are the same as the other side. The top white, the bottom left is the black wire, and the bottom right side is the red power wire. The middle one, the green one, you don't need to use. So let me connect this and then I'll show you the finished results on the car, okay? So let me get to putting this back together and we're good to go.